Hello and welcome. Today we journey to the vast, sunlit expanses of the open ocean, a seemingly uniform world of blue. But here, on the very skin of the water, a creature of exquisite beauty and surprising ferocity makes its home. I invite you to join me on a deep dive into the mysterious world of the Glaucus Atlanticus, a tiny marvel of evolution that seems more myth than reality. It is a creature so strange, so perfectly adapted to its unique existence, that it continues to captivate all who encounter it. For those of you who are science students, or simply possess a deep curiosity about the intricate web of life within our seas, the story of this animal is a masterclass in adaptation and survival. The facts we are about to explore reveal the delicate and often brutal dance of life and death that plays out on the ocean's surface. We will uncover how this small creature thrives in an environment filled with peril, turning the very weapons of its prey into its own formidable defense. Prepare to be astonished by the ingenuity of nature. We will explore its ethereal appearance, its unusual method of travel, its daring diet, and its remarkable ability to harness the power of some of the ocean's most venomous inhabitants. The Glaucus Atlanticus is a testament to the endless wonders that await discovery in our planet's marine ecosystems. Let us begin our exploration of this tiny, magnificent dragon of the sea. In the grand tapestry of marine life, names are often evocative, hinting at a creature's appearance or behavior. But few are as fitting, as mythically resonant, as the blue dragon. This is the common name bestowed upon Glaucus Atlanticus, and it is a name earned not through size or brute force, but through its ethereal beauty and a surprisingly fierce nature. When you first lay eyes upon it, you might understand the blue part of its name immediately, but the dragon reveals itself in its actions. Its form is truly draconic in miniature. Delicate, wing-like appendages, known as serrata, fan out from its slender body, resembling the elaborate frills of a fantastical beast from ancient lore. These are not for flight, of course, but for something far more intriguing. The creature's silvery blue sheen glimmers in the sunlight, giving it an otherworldly quality, a jewel floating upon the endless blue canvas of the sea. It is a vision of delicate artistry. The name, however, speaks to more than just its appearance. Dragons in mythology are often guardians of treasure, creatures of immense power, and sometimes possessors of a fiery breath. Our blue dragon in its own way embodies these very traits. It is a predator, a hunter that takes on prey far larger and more dangerous than itself. It wields a weapon not of fire, but of venom, a stolen power that makes it one of the most formidable small creatures in its environment. This combination of fierce predatory instinct and breathtaking appearance is what truly cements its legendary nickname. It is a creature that commands respect. Its vibrant colors are not just for show, they are a warning sign, a declaration of its potent capabilities. To see one is to witness a paradox of nature, something incredibly fragile in appearance, yet armed with a defense that would make much larger animals recoil. The moniker blue dragon also captures the imagination. It transforms a simple sea slug into a creature of legend, elevating it from a mere biological specimen to a character in the grand, ongoing story of the ocean. It invites us to look closer, to understand the truth behind the myth, and to appreciate the complex reality of this tiny, beautiful hunter that drifts upon the waves. The name is a perfect entry point into its world. It primes us for a story of unexpected prowess. We see the blue, we anticipate the dragon, and in doing so, we are ready to learn how this small slug embodies the spirit of its namesake, ruling its tiny patch of the ocean's surface with a quiet, venomous authority that is truly remarkable. This is not a beast of fantasy, but its life is, in many ways, just as fantastic. The name is a promise of an incredible story, a story of survival, adaptation, and hidden power, all contained within a body barely an inch long. The blue dragon is a testament to the fact that in nature, the most extraordinary things often come in the smallest of packages. And so, as we delve deeper into the life of Glaucus Atlanticus, we shall keep this name in mind. It serves as a constant reminder that we are not just observing a sea slug, we are observing a hunter, a survivor, a tiny living myth. We are observing the blue dragon in its natural element, a creature perfectly named for its stunning and startling existence on the high seas. The blue dragon is a creature of the sun and the surface. It belongs to a specialized group of animals known as the neustin, organisms that live on or just below the thin film that separates the ocean from the atmosphere. Its home is not the dark abyss or the coral reef, but the vast, seemingly empty stretches of the open ocean, specifically in the warm, temperate, and tropical waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Here, in this world of endless blue, the blue dragon is a true nomad. It has no fixed home, no territory to defend. Instead, it is a pelagic animal, meaning it lives in the open water column, forever drifting at the mercy of the wind and ocean currents. Its entire life is a journey, a constant passive migration across immense distances, its path dictated by the same forces that drive the weather and the waves. In terms of size, this creature is deceptively small, adding to its mystique. A fully grown Glaucus Atlanticus typically reaches a length of only about 3 centimeters, or just over an inch. Its diminutive stature makes its predatory lifestyle all the more astonishing. It is a mere speck in the vastness of the ocean, a tiny life raft of intricate biology, navigating a world of giants. This habitat, the ocean's surface, is a place of both great opportunity and extreme danger. Sunlight is abundant, fueling the microscopic plankton that form the base of the food chain. But there is no place to hide. Predators can attack from the sky above, seabirds on the hunt, or from the depths below. Survival here requires very special adaptations, and the blue dragon is a master of them. Its world is two-dimensional in a way. Life is lived on a plane, the boundary of water and air. For a creature so small, the surface tension of the water is a physical reality to be conquered and used. The blue dragon has evolved to do just that, turning this physical property into its very foundation, the platform on which it lives, hunts, and reproduces. To find Glaucus Atlanticus, one must look where the winds and currents converge, often in large, swirling gyres in the middle of the ocean basins. They are sometimes found washed ashore after strong onshore winds, a startling discovery for beachcombers who may find these tiny, jewel-like creatures stranded on the sand, a hint of the strange world that exists just beyond the surf. Their distribution is global in the warmer belts of the world, a testament to their success as drifters. They have colonized the surface waters of our planet's largest oceans, creating a kingdom that is boundless, a territory defined not by geography, but by temperature and current. They are true citizens of the global ocean. Understanding its habitat is key to understanding the animal itself. Every aspect of its being, from its color to its diet, is a direct response to the challenges and opportunities of living on the ocean's surface. It is a creature perfectly sculpted by its environment, a beautiful and tiny testament to the power of evolution to fill every conceivable niche on our blue planet. One of the most peculiar and fascinating aspects of the blue dragon's life is its orientation. It does not swim through the water in the conventional sense. Instead, Glaucus Atlanticus spends its entire life floating upside down, clinging to the underside of the ocean's surface. Its back, or dorsal side, faces the depths, while its foot, or ventral side, is pressed against the air. This unusual posture is not accidental. It is a deliberate and crucial survival strategy. The creature maintains this inverted position by swallowing a bubble of air, which it then stores within a specialized sac in its stomach. This air bubble acts as a personal flotation device, creating buoyancy that keeps the slug pressed firmly against the surface film, allowing it to ride the waves effortlessly. By living this way, the blue dragon essentially uses the surface tension of the water as its substrate. For a small organism, this boundary is a tangible surface, a ceiling to which it can adhere. Its muscular foot spreads out, maximizing contact with this film, ensuring it remains stable even in choppy seas. It has turned the very physics of water into its anchor and its raft. This upside-down life is intrinsically linked to its primary method of camouflage, a strategy we will explore in more detail shortly. By presenting its brightly colored belly to the sky and its duller back to the depths, it achieves a remarkable disappearing act. It is a life lived in reverse, a perspective on the world that is entirely its own, dictated by the relentless pressures of predation. Imagine its view of the world, a ceiling of shimmering light and air, and a floor of infinite dark blue. It is a reality that is completely alien to us land dwellers. This orientation dictates how it finds food and how it avoids becoming food itself. It is a fundamental aspect of its identity, a defining feature of its existence in the Neustonic realm. This reliance on a swallowed air bubble also means its position is largely passive. While it has some limited muscular control to maneuver its body, it is primarily a drifter. It goes where the wind and water take it, a tiny sailor on an endless voyage, its sail an internal bubble of air. This passivity conserves precious energy in the nutrient-scarce environment of the open ocean. The process of acquiring and maintaining this air bubble is vital. Should it lose its bubble, it would sink into the depths, a fatal event for a creature adapted for the surface. It must carefully regulate this internal float, a constant, unconscious act of biological engineering that allows it to maintain its precarious position at the interface of two worlds. This inverted existence is a perfect example of how life adapts in the most extraordinary ways to solve fundamental problems. How does a small, soft-bodied animal survive in the open ocean with no place to hide? For the Glaucus Atlanticus, the answer is to turn the world upside down, embrace the surface, and make the boundary between air and water its permanent home. The open ocean surface may seem barren, but it is actually a hunting ground for a variety of specialized predators and their prey. For the diminutive blue dragon, survival depends on tackling a food source that, honestly, few other creatures would dare to approach. Its primary diet consists of other pelagic organisms, most notably the highly venomous siphonophore, known as the Portuguese man-o'-war. The man-o'-war is not a single animal, but interestingly, a colony of individual organisms called zooids, all working together. It is infamous for its powerful sting, delivered by long, trailing tentacles armed with thousands of microscopic stinging cells called nematocysts. These are, capable of inflicting excruciating pain and even death upon fish and, in some cases, humans. Yet, for the blue dragon, this floating terror is, surprisingly, a meal. How does a small, soft-bodied slug manage to prey upon such a dangerous creature? The blue dragon approaches the man-o'-war's tentacles with what appears to be complete immunity. It is equipped with a protective, mucus-lined mouth and chitinous jaws that allow it to bite off pieces of the tentacles without triggering all the stinging cells at once or being seriously harmed itself. It is a slow, deliberate process. The slug nibbles away at the tentacles, consuming the very cells that contain the potent venom. This is an act of incredible audacity. It is, honestly, akin to a mouse deliberately eating the fangs of a venomous snake. The blue dragon is not just immune to the sting. It has evolved to specifically target and consume the most dangerous parts of its prey. This highly specialized diet provides the blue dragon with a reliable food source in the competitive open ocean. By targeting the man-o'-war, it taps into a resource that is largely unavailable to other predators, carving out a unique ecological niche for itself. It does not need to compete with fish or larger animals for its food. Beyond the Portuguese man-o'-war, Glaucus Atlanticus will also feed on other floating hydrozoans, such as the by-the-wind sailor, Velella velella, and the blue button, Porpita porpita. While less venomous than the man-o'-war, these creatures are still armed with stinging cells, further highlighting the blue dragon's remarkable specialization as a cnidarian eater. This dietary choice is really the cornerstone of its survival, not just for sustenance, but for its own defense. The act of eating its venomous prey is only the first step in a truly extraordinary biological process. The blue dragon does not simply digest the venom, it hijacks it, turning the weapon of its victim into its own. This remarkable feeding behavior sets the stage for one of nature's most ingenious defensive adaptations. The blue dragon's diet is a bold declaration of its place in the food web. It is not a passive drifter simply waiting for food to come to it. It is an active and fearless hunter that seeks out and consumes danger itself, transforming it into a source of power. The blue dragon's relationship with venom does not end with consumption. In a stunning feat of evolutionary alchemy, it has developed the ability to harvest, store, and repurpose the stinging cells from its prey. This process, known as kleptocnidy, is what elevates the blue dragon from a mere predator to a truly formidable creature. It steals the weapons of its enemies and makes them its own. After consuming the man-o'-war's tentacles, the undischarged nematocysts, the microscopic stinging capsules, travel through the blue dragon's digestive system completely unharmed. They are protected from the slug's own digestive enzymes. This is a crucial first step, ensuring the venomous cargo arrives intact at its destination. The destination for these stolen weapons are the very tips of the blue dragon's feathery appendages, the cerata. The nematocysts are passed into special sacs, called cnidosacs, located at the extremity of each wing. Here, they are stored, concentrated, and ready to be deployed for the blue dragon's own defense. It effectively becomes armed with the power of the man-o'-war. What is truly remarkable is that the blue dragon can selectively store the most potent and largest of the nematocysts. This means that the sting of a blue dragon can be even more powerful and painful than that of the man-o'-war it consumed. It concentrates the venom, creating a supercharged defense system from the raw materials it has gathered. When a predator, such as a seabird or a fish, attempts to eat the blue dragon, it gets a nasty surprise. the slug can discharge these stored nematocysts, delivering a powerful sting that can deter or injure the attacker. The vibrant color of the slug thus serves as an aposematic signal, a warning to potential predators that it is not a helpless meal but a well-armed adversary. This stolen defense mechanism is a testament to the efficiency of evolution. Why evolve your own complex venom production system when you can simply take one from another creature? The blue dragon has outsourced its arms manufacturing to its prey, a brilliant and energy-saving strategy that allows it to punch far above its weight class. For humans who might encounter a blue dragon washed ashore, this stolen sting is a real hazard. Unaware of its capabilities, a person might be tempted to pick up the beautiful creature. The resulting sting can be intensely painful, causing skin irritation, blistering, and in some sensitive individuals, more severe allergic reactions. It is a potent reminder that beauty in nature can often conceal danger. The ability to sequester nematocysts is one of the most defining characteristics of the nudibranchs, the group to which the blue dragon belongs. But Glaucus Atlanticus has perfected this art in the challenging environment of the open ocean. Its life is a continuous cycle of hunting for venom, harvesting it, and wearing it as a protective cloak, a shield forged in the fires of its victim's own biology. In the uniform blue world of the open ocean, camouflage is a matter of life and death. For an animal living on the surface, threats come from two directions, from the sky above and from the depths below. The blue dragon has evolved a sophisticated form of camouflage known as countershading, using its striking coloration to vanish into its surroundings. But it does so in a way that is intrinsically linked to its upside-down lifestyle. The side of the blue dragon that faces upwards, its foot or ventral side, is a vibrant, brilliant blue. When viewed from above by a predator like a seabird, this blue coloration blends almost perfectly with the blue of the water's surface. The slug effectively disappears into the vast blue canvas, its body becoming just another ripple or reflection of the sky. Conversely, the side that faces downwards into the ocean depths, its back or dorsal side, is a much paler, silvery grey color. For a predator looking up from below, such as a fish, this silvery surface mimics the reflective, shimmering quality of the ocean's skin. It blends with the bright, sunlit glare of the surface, making the slug incredibly difficult to spot against the bright backdrop of the sky. This two-toned color scheme is the key to its survival. It is a dual-purpose disguise, providing protection from two entirely different visual perspectives simultaneously. This is the genius of countershading, a strategy employed by many marine animals, from sharks to penguins, but the blue dragon's application of it is unique due to its inverted orientation. The vibrancy of its blue is not just for camouflage. As we have learned, it also functions as a warning signal, aposematism, to any predator that does manage to spot it. It is a message that says, "I am not what I seem, I am dangerous." This dual function of color, to hide and to warn, is a highly effective evolutionary strategy. This coloration is not a choice. It is a permanent feature, a livery that the slug wears for its entire life. It is a physical manifestation of the pressures of its environment. Every hunt by a bird, every predatory lunge from a fish over millions of years has refined this pattern, selecting for the individuals whose colors provided the most effective illusion. The strategy is so effective that spotting a blue dragon in its natural habitat is exceptionally difficult, even for a trained observer. They are masters of blending in, tiny ghosts that haunt the surface. Their discovery on beaches is often the only time they are seen in large numbers, their camouflage rendered useless once they are removed from their blue-on-blue world. The intricate patterns on its body, the streaks of dark and light blue, further break up its outline, enhancing the camouflage. It is not a solid block of color, but a complex tapestry that mimics the play of light on water. Nature, as the ultimate artist, has painted the blue dragon to match its home with breathtaking precision. And so, the blue dragon floats, a living paradox. It is at once brilliantly conspicuous and perfectly hidden. Its color is both a shield of invisibility and a banner of warning. This sophisticated use of color is a silent, constant testament to the intense and unforgiving nature of life on the open sea. In the vast and lonely expanse of the open ocean, finding a mate can be a monumental challenge. For a small drifting creature like the blue dragon, the chances of encountering another of its kind are slim. To overcome this significant reproductive hurdle, Glaucus Atlanticus has evolved a fascinating solution. It is a simultaneous hermaphrodite. This means that every single blue dragon possesses both male and female reproductive organs, and both are fully functional at the same time. This strategy dramatically increases the likelihood of successful reproduction. When any two individuals meet, they are guaranteed to be compatible partners. There is no need to search for a specific gender. Any encounter is a potential mating opportunity. The act of mating itself is a complex affair for these surface dwellers. They align themselves ventrally, foot, to exchange sperm. Given their potent venom-laced serrata, this is a delicate and potentially dangerous dance. They must position themselves carefully to ensure that the reproductive act can proceed without either partner being stung. After mating, both individuals will go on to produce and lay eggs. They do not just fertilize one another, both partners become mothers. This doubles the reproductive output of any given encounter, a vital advantage for a species with such a sparse population density. It is a strategy of maximum efficiency in a world of scarce opportunity. The eggs are laid in long, elegant strings, often deposited on the floating skeletons of their prey or any other debris they might find drifting in the ocean. This provides a substrate for the eggs to develop on, a floating nursery in the open water. It is a fragile start to life, but one that has proven successful for millions of years. From these eggs hatch tiny, free-swimming veliger larvae. These larvae are part of the zooplankton, drifting in the water column until they mature. Eventually, they will develop the features of the adult, acquire their air bubble, and take their place on the ocean surface to begin the cycle anew, embarking on their own lifelong solitary journey. The hermaphroditic nature of the blue dragon is a profound adaptation to a pelagic lifestyle. It is a solution to the problem of isolation. In a world where meetings are rare, evolution has ensured that no encounter is ever wasted. It is a beautiful example of how reproductive strategies are shaped by the specific challenges of an animal's environment. This solitary union, the brief coming together of two individuals who are both male and female, is a poignant moment in the life of the blue dragon. It is a temporary reprieve from a life of solitude, a crucial exchange that ensures the continuation of their kind across the vast, lonely plains of the world's oceans. It is a testament to life's remarkable ability to find a way, even in the most challenging of circumstances. Our journey into the world of the blue dragon, the Glaucus Atlanticus, comes to a close. We have seen how this tiny, ethereal creature navigates its vast ocean home, floating upside down on a bubble of air. We have marveled at its courage, preying on the venomous man-o'-war and its ingenuity, stealing that very venom for its own defense. From its masterful camouflage to its solution for lonely reproduction, the blue dragon is a perfect illustration of evolutionary elegance. It is a creature that seems born from mythology, yet its reality is even more awe-inspiring. The story of the blue dragon is a powerful reminder that our planet's oceans are filled with countless such wonders, many still waiting to be discovered and understood. Each organism, no matter how small, plays a role in the intricate dance of life and possesses a story worth telling. The blue dragon, with its stolen sting and inverted life, is a particularly spectacular chapter in the grand book of the sea. I hope this exploration has deepened your appreciation for the complexity and beauty of marine life. What was your favorite amazing fact about this tiny ocean wanderer? Was it its draconic name, its venom-stealing abilities, or its upside-down existence? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would be delighted to read them. And if you wish to join me on more deep dives into the breathtaking wonders of marine biology, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There is always more to explore in our magnificent blue planet.